Hey folks, how you doing? Good Monday to you. Yes, of course. As I've explained so many times, I do lose track of sometimes where we're at. Hope everybody's doing well. Enjoyed your Monday and getting off to a good start for the week. And wherever you are in the world, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and a big welcome from Big Jet TV. Just a quick catch up on last couple of days, and of course what's coming up tomorrow. The Vulcan show went down really well with everybody, and we're really happy about that, because obviously for me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and obviously with the weather conditions that hit us later on during the show, it was pretty horrendous. And a big well done to all of the people who attended as well, who stood out there in the really terrible conditions to watch the Vulcan do its engine run-ups. And it was great, it was fantastic. We got some great footage. We've had in excess of 100,000 views across our channels, and it's continually climbing, and we've had great feedback, and thank you so much to everybody who's given us that great feedback. Really appreciate it. Like I've said, I am going to put together a very shortened sort of like piece for people to view it on YouTube, like literally bang, 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 so that you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't watch the whole thing. Although, like Steve Loopy Newhouse, one of our members, came on and said earlier on that he, a lot of the time, only manages to get to watch the shows on repeat, and he did the same with the Vulcan show, watched both parts entirely right the way through and thoroughly enjoyed it. So hopefully that's kind of the way it is right the way down through the line with everybody. And as you can see, we put it out there for you, and we do our very best to bring you the best action that we can on Big Jet TV. And thank you so much once again to all the great volunteers at the Vulcan to the Skies Trust. All you guys worked so hard. You're the lucky ones, you were under the aircraft. But anyway, it was great. We had the cockpit views. If you didn't manage to catch it, if you're watching now and you don't know about Big Jet TV, just you can go to our page and you can watch the Vulcan engine run-ups, the entirety of both shows that we did. We had a break in between, and it went down really well. So thanks very much for that. Yesterday, of course, by wanting to give you guys your aviation fix, of course, went to Manchester, fog bound. I'm hearing, apparently, because we actually filmed one of our members going out on the Singapore 350, I'm hearing that the base itself was very, very short indeed. As soon as he rotated, literally, it was up through the clear stuff. So it was just a base fog, which was unfortunate for us, but kind of made for some spectacular approach and landing shots. But yeah, it was good enough to bring you some good stuff. So hope you all enjoyed that. Of course, what's happening this week on the Midweek Show is going to be members only, folks. Now we've been waiting for the terrace, the observation terrace, to open up at Schiphol once again. Not 100% sure on what improvements they've made, if any, other than just aesthetic improvements. So maybe the actual entrance, the entry out onto the terrace. I don't think they've made any changes. Maybe put up some information posts or something like that. Hopefully that Fokker 100 is still there, and you'll see that in the upcoming video. We're going to be there for 2 days, leaving tomorrow mid-morning for Schiphol. So I'll be bringing you some live action from there in the afternoon, and then on Wednesday morning, the great thing that we're doing here is that we're catering for all our viewers all around the world. So tomorrow afternoon, right the way through, we'll be bringing the Americans into it, and the very late stragglers from the east side. And then on Wednesday, good possibility that we might head to the Polder Barn very, very early to get those touchdowns. It does all depend on which way the wind is blowing, literally, because Polder Barn approach and landing is pretty spectacular early doors, and of course we've got all that great wildlife there with all the fish having a go, and the frogs and the ducks and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty good to watch for sunrise on a Wednesday, possibly Wednesday morning. But either way, we'll be able to bring you some great stuff from Schiphol, as we always do. Runway 18 left, I believe it is, by the McDonald's, which is a turn-on point for that runway. Again, all depends on the wind direction, but that's a pretty spectacular shot as well. I'll be meeting up with Jonathan Glasgow. Looking forward to seeing him there tomorrow afternoon when I arrive. And of course, a Schiphol show wouldn't be the same without good old Mikey D. And he's going to be there with his super duper sofa car on Wednesday. It may be an early morning with Mikey D on Wednesday. So look forward to seeing you there, Mikey. And it's great. It's always good to see you, mate. It wouldn't be the same at Schiphol without old Mikey D. Oh, just a quick one, another quick shout out. If you're watching, Jason, from the Ibis in Chesterfield, thank you so much. Really appreciate your generosity, and I didn't say thanks for the pizza as well, which I did tell him, mate, you're going to have to help me eat this. And then he turned around about 10 minutes later, it was gone. It was all gone, but there we go. So thanks a lot, mate. I really appreciate your generosity there. All the crew of XH558, you know, you guys did a fantastic job. Mally Beard, is it Mally Beard? And Joy. Mally and Joy, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate. Not sure what I'm going to do with these, but anyway, I'm sure Julie will have one. But guys, thank you so much, and thanks for the mug. I really appreciate it. And Kaz and Gaz as well, who stopped by and said hello to me before I left yesterday. So anyway, that's around about it. Just let me show you this quickly, folks. This one arrived the other day. Me and Julie just did a little design just for the crew members. These are, I think they're around about $10.99 plus postage and packing, but basically printed on both sides. And there you go, you see, as an official crew member, grab yourself one of those if you want. That's in the store right now, along with all the other stuff that we do. Other than that, that's about it. So now, here's a little video of what we, long time ago, it was the last time we went up onto the viewing terrace at Schiphol. It was a long time ago. We haven't been there for at least 2 years or something like that. It sounds crazy, but it is a great place to visit, folks. If you ever go out to Schiphol, they do a fantastic job out there in Schiphol, looking after plane spotters or people who are just sort of like between flights, who just want to go out and relax out on the terrace. There's two sides to it. The left side is probably the more sort of like extreme. You can get views of the runways. It depends upon, once again, which way the wind's blowing. You can kind of nearly see the cargo sections, all the aircraft around you down below, kind of like the old Gatwick used to be, and a bit like the old Queen's Building at London Heathrow. And you can really see down into it. You see we get waves, we got close-ups of undercarriage and all the stuff that, if you're into airport movements, it's fantastic. Get the planes taken off, and look, check this out, because you're going to see a couple of defunct airlines. This is how long ago it was. See if you can spot them. You will, of course you will. And of course, put your comments in there as well, folks. We always love to read your comments out, and also read your comments on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So without further ado, here we go. This is what you can expect on the terrace. But don't forget, you're also going to get the Polar Barn and all the other runways. And if you check back Big Jet TV, Schiphol, I'm sure that you'll be able to bring up a lot of the stuff that we've done before. But of course, if you're not a member, you might miss out on that. But if you want to come along with us tomorrow, folks, and Wednesday, it is members only. Why is it members only? Because we have a member base, and those wonderful members who are very loyal to Big Jet TV. This is what we've said all along that we will do for our members, and that is give you members only shows. And don't forget, we've got the big one coming in Boston next week. I'm leaving for Boston and meeting up with Sam Castriotta out there. Going to be bringing our members even more fantastic footage from the USA. So remember, it is members only tomorrow, folks. If you want to become a member and watch the show with us, join us, watch it in replay, whichever way you want to do it. As a member, you can watch all your replays and join us anytime you like. So here we go, Jilly. Are you ready to run the VT? Okay, go for it. Okay, am I on delay here, Julie? Am I on delay? Okay. Some great comments, guys. Really thank you. I really appreciate it. Alex Hawks, Jason C, man. Come on, fella. That's enough now. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate your generosity, and I'll have a few beers on you. I will, my friend. New member Alex Hawks just joined for the show tomorrow. Craig Jones, Martin Smith, Michael K, John Allen, Joanna Bramley, Mally Beard, of course, Lee Smythe. Talking about fireworks, should ban them. That's questionable. Personally, I think you should have a period where you are allowed to have fireworks without wanting to be a party pooper. The cat freaks out, man, when there's like next door, boom, But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, listen, guys, Lee Smythe, Jamie Reese, Stephen Billings, all you guys on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget, guys, if you want to join us, it is supporter. Become a supporter. Even though we call all our members crew, you are all crew. It is supporters on Facebook and members, channel members on YouTube. So if you want to become a member and join us tomorrow in Schiphol and in Boston and everywhere else, there's a lot of people saying here that they're going to be meeting me tomorrow as well as out in Boston. Look forward to seeing all you guys out there. Of course, you become a supporter on Facebook and you become a channel member on YouTube. So that's it, folks. I look forward to seeing you there. Regardless of the conditions, you know what it is. Regardless of the conditions, we will be there and we will be live and active for all you great aviation fans. And who knows, if it's a wet runway, we like wet runways, so that might be morning show on the Polder Barn. Either way, we're going to get it for you. Enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day, wherever you are. Be good to the animals and look after yourselves and your family and yourself, and be good. Take it easy. See you later. Bye-bye.